Hello people of the web and YouTube, this is BK, and today I'm going to be reviewing this RCM payload injector that I got from my Nintendo Switch. Now this payload injector is called the RCM Loader Model B. I believe there are other versions of this payload injector out there, however this one that I got has been working great for me. Now some pros to this device are you can actually have multiple payloads on it at a time. Like you can have at least 5 or 6 from what I remember. However, I only ever use it to boot into one payload, so how does that work essentially? Well, to select your payload, you just hold the plus button, the light will change colors, and when you're on the payload you want, it will be indicated by the color, and once it's on the payload, you just let go of the button, and it pretty much saves it to memory. However, if you plan to have the RCM loader sitting around a while, you may want to charge it up, because I think the memory does get lost once the battery is dead. However, with that said, I haven't had the battery really die on me at all because every time you go to inject the payload into the Switch, the USB-C port on the Switch indeed does charge the RCM loader. So if you're using your Switch a lot, you shouldn't have to worry about the battery in your RCM loader. But with that said, it is rather hard to find this device, and I had first tried to find it on eBay and Amazon, and both ways didn't work really well. I could find it, but then it was quickly gone the next day, or they just completely pulled the listing entirely and changed it to something else. So if you plan to get one of these payload injectors, I recommend checking out sites like eBay first and AliExpress, because I believe AliExpress has them on there more so than eBay or Amazon. However, where I got my payload injector was from eBay, and I'll try to leave a link down below if I can. But with that said, how well does this device perform overall? Performance wise, it's really great. It comes with its own RCM jig, and I have to say it's the best jig that I have ever used for my Nintendo Switch, and I have tried a few different jigs out there and they all feel terrible going into my Switch's Joy-Con rail. This one feels just like a controller going down into the Switch, and when I go to push the buttons that go into recovery mode, it works every time. There are no misses with it at all, so I highly recommend the jig that this thing comes with, as well as the loader itself. The loader itself works almost immediately every time I plug it in. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. There ain't much else I can talk about when it comes to this device other than the fact that it comes with a cable and a little carrying box if you wish to use it. Other than that, this device is super small, so if you have a Switch bag that you use to carry your Switch around in, you should be able to carry this loader around super easily compared to that of other loaders out there, because the other ones are a little bit larger from what I can tell, and they only let you hold 1 or 2 payloads on at a time. If you want to have multiple payloads, this is the loader for you, and I highly recommend it. But yeah guys, like I said, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'm going to leave this review off here now. DTPK signing off. Peace. Also note, you will see that my orange wire, the B wire, is a different color. The 44 pin to 40 pin adapter comes with its own Molex based connector.